You couldn't go out at the time before to protest. You couldn't freely organize and so forth. So people went to Facebook, they went to Twitter at the time and so forth, right?
Oh.
Pre-algorithm, right? You could do what you want and so forth. And who were the let's say the baddies in this was the governments, right? Power shifted. Now the people who are actually quashing freedom of expression are the very entities that owe their success to those who went to them to express their freedom of speech, right? So it's a huge betrayal, number one, by tech companies, like beyond belief, that really they need to be held accountable for, quite frankly, and will be, I'm sure, one day. But it is such a dark irony that has taken place. The proposition that Al Jazeera presented to the audience was that it was going to be voice of the voiceless, and also that it was giving a space that was antagonistic, let's say, not intentionally, purposefully, but it was antagonistic to the powers that be, those governments and regimes that didn't want the people to hear another alternative. Where we are today, that power has shifted from governments to big tech. And one of the clearest crystallizations of this, when you look at, that photo of of Trump with the people around him, and they're all owners of those biggest tech companies. When we look at, the acquisition of TikTok, and we look at what Musk has done with X and so forth, it's very clear. So, it is a shame, unfortunately, that has happened. At the same time, you ask, do you feel like the power of the people, let's say, to do something has diminished because at the time when people mobilized? I don't think it's diminished. But I do think, in fact, actually, in the long term, I'm a lot more optimistic.